Why was my boyfriend still wearing his wedding ring after being divorced for 2 years? I noticed it during what should have been one of the best nights of our relationship, his company's annual gala. Ryan had spent weeks talking about it. He wanted me to meet his coworkers, show off his amazing girlfriend, and finally step into the spotlight together. We'd been dating for 8 months. Everything felt easy and steady. I had no reason to question a thing. That night, he picked me up looking like something out of a movie. Sleek suit, crisp white shirt, that confident smirk I'd fallen for. The hotel ballroom sparkled with chandeliers and music, champagne glasses clinking everywhere. When he reached for my hand as we walked in, I noticed something I'd somehow missed before. A thin gold band still on his ring finger. My stomach dropped. It wasn't a random piece of jewelry. It was the ring. The one he'd told me about months ago, from his marriage that ended amicably. He'd said he hadn't spoken to his ex-wife in almost 2 years, that he was over it, that the divorce was mutual. But there it was, still on his hand. I tried to brush it off at first. Maybe it was habit. Maybe he wore it for comfort. But as the night went on, the excuses got harder to believe. People kept giving me polite smiles. Co-workers who seemed to know something. I didn't. One woman even whispered, "It's nice he's finally bringing someone." Finally? During dinner, I couldn't take it anymore. I leaned close and whispered, "Why are you still wearing your wedding ring, Ryan?" He froze mid-bite, then forced a laugh. "Oh, this? I just never take it off. It's comfortable." "Comfortable?" I whispered sharply. "That's your marriage ring." He went quiet. Too quiet. The laughter and chatter around us suddenly felt far away. After a long pause, he sighed. I didn't think it mattered anymore. It's just a ring. But it did matter. It mattered because it told me that somewhere, deep down, he hadn't let go. I didn't make a scene. I smiled, clinked my glass, played along until dessert. Then while he was chatting with his boss, I excused myself and slipped out to the terrace to breathe. That's when I made the mistake of checking his ex-wife's Instagram. I hadn't looked before. I'd trusted him completely. Her most recent post was a photo of the two of them. "Throwback to better days," the caption read. It was only from 2 weeks ago. And Ryan had liked it. I scrolled further, my heart racing. He'd liked almost every post for months. Photos of her travels, her dog, her cooking, even the ones where she was clearly dating someone new. He'd told me he didn't use social media anymore. Another lie. When I went back inside, he was waiting near the bar. He smiled when he saw me, reaching for my hand. I pulled it away. "Did you ever actually take that ring off?" I asked quietly. He looked confused. "Of course I did." "Then why does your ex still post pictures of you two together? And why are you liking them all?" His face went pale. "Chloe, it's not like that. I don't want her back. We just stayed connected, out of respect." "Respect?" I laughed bitterly. "You lied to me for 8 months out of respect for your ex-wife?" He ran a hand through his hair, desperate now. "You don't understand. That marriage broke me. I wear the ring because it reminds me never to make the same mistakes again." I stared at him for a long time, feeling my chest tighten. "Then maybe you should marry the memory instead of dragging me into it." I walked out, ignoring his calls echoing behind me. I drove home that night with the ring burned into my mind, not because of what it symbolized for him, but because of what it told me he wasn't mine. Not really. 2 weeks later, he sent a long text, said he'd finally taken the ring off for good. Attached a picture of his bare hand, palm open, like proof of redemption. But I never replied. Some people remove their rings, others remove the person who forced them to keep wearing it, and I chose the latter.